Hey everyone, Nick Griot from Griot's Garage, and today we're going to be performing a maintenance wash on this Toyota Land Cruiser that features a ceramic 3-in-1 wax base layer. We want to maintain that base layer as much as possible, but the car is absolutely filthy. As you can see, it's daily driven outside in the Seattle winter, and it just came back down from the mountain passes yesterday, so it needs a bath desperately. However, we want to maintain as much of that ceramic 3-in-1 wax as possible, so we're going to do a two-step maintenance wash featuring the Boss Foaming Surface Wash as our pre-soak to break down all that heavy soil, and then follow up with the ceramic wash and coat for our agitation and leave behind some ceramic protection. Of course, we're going to do the wheels and tires as part of our routine maintenance, and luckily I've got Sam to help me out through the entire process. So as with any routine maintenance wash, start with the wheels and tires first if the wheels are cool to the touch. We get to wash indoors, so all of our conditions are controlled. Everything is cool to the touch, but that way you avoid putting any brake dust or nasty wheel and tire grime back on your clean painted surface after your washing process. I always start from the bottom up so that we get the maximum cling of the heavy duty wheel cleaner. We're gonna let the chemical do a lot of work and dwell. Then I'm gonna apply the foaming tire cleaner at the same time. Once again, these chemicals are super effective, so I'm gonna let them do their work while I sit and wait. So now that we've cleaned the wheels and tires, we're gonna move on to our first foaming step. Now if this car were regularly maintained and a little less dirty, we might be able to get away with just one step, but because this is so heavily soiled, we're gonna do a pre-soak with our foaming surface wash, which is our pH neutral concentrate that's part of the Boss foaming system. We're gonna pair that with the Boss foam cannon with an aqua metering tip installed so we get maximum foam. Now we're gonna spray that onto a dry car so it dwells as long as possible. That dwell will help break down any above surface contaminants and this heavy road grime, so then when we follow with a high pressure rinse, we get rid of as much of those abrasive particles as possible without having to touch the car, thus reducing the chance of wash-induced scratches in our secondary step, ceramic wash and coat. So we foamed the entire car with foaming surface wash. Now we're gonna let it dwell for up to 10 minutes and then follow with a high pressure rinse. So after our foaming surface wash step and our high pressure rinse, we're still seeing a heavy level of soil, but a greatly diminished level of road grime. That means we're gonna have to follow it with a secondary step, and that's where ceramic wash and coat comes into play. We're gonna utilize the foam cannon and foam it on the car, allow it to dwell for a minute, and then agitate with microfiber wash pads. This will help to ensure that the polymer bonds to the surface and also removes that little last bit of very soft and minimalized road grime. To mix ceramic wash and coat, we are gonna have to pour it into the reservoir as opposed to that auto mix function. So the first step will be take out your foam cannon and remove the metering tip. Then we're gonna add 4 ounces of ceramic wash and coat to the reservoir. And we're gonna fill this to the top with water. Now it's important to note that that 8-to-1 dilution ratio may seem a little strong. However, we're probably gonna only use about 50% of this mix due to our initial step. So you're not necessarily going to use all 4 ounces as part of this process. Now in some processes, you could do that initial rinse or soak and rinse with the ceramic wash and coat, and then follow it up with an additional round of ceramic wash and coat for your actual mechanical washing. For us, we chose a different path, and now we're gonna do the ceramic wash and coat step. To apply ceramic wash and coat via the foam cannon, follow the same steps you would with foaming surface wash. Foam from the bottom up, however, only do 1/2 of the car at a time. Allow the product to dwell on the surface for up to a minute, and then agitate with your favorite microfiber wash tool. Rinse away the excess soap and grime, and then repeat the process on the other side of the car. So there you have it, a routine maintenance wash that gets an extremely dirty car clean and leaves behind additional SiO2 protection to serve that ceramic 3-in-1 wax base coat. Super easy to do, and as you can see, that ceramic washing coat creates a nice hydrophobic effect, leaving very little water on the paint to make your drying process that much easier. And with that said, I've still got to dry this thing. Thank you for watching. For more information on any of the products featured in this video, be sure to visit griotsgarage.com. And as always, have fun in your garage.